Hello everyone, welcome back to Daily Fitness. In this lecture 2, we will be covering human anatomy and all the muscles I believe you should train to achieve some strength in the muscles and an aesthetic body. We are starting off with the neck. Now, the neck is a very complex muscle. It has many other different muscles all in one place. So in my opinion, the best way to view it is to split into 3 compartments: anterior neck, which is the front of the neck, the lateral neck, which is the side neck, and posterior neck, which is the rear neck. And it's a really important muscle to train because it completes the look. It will complement your traps. And also, usually, if you see someone and you can tell they have a good physique, usually through the neck, if they got a wide muscular neck, not a fat one, a muscular one. Now, the muscle fibers proportion is usually 60% slow twitch and 40% fast twitch. Next, we have deltoids, which are known as shoulders, and they are split into 3 heads: anterior head, medial head, and posterior head. And you can see for yourself where they are located in this picture here. And if you want that boulders instead of shoulders, you're gonna have to train it all around for that 3D look. And they tend to be 60% slow twitch and 40% fast twitch muscle fibers. Next, we have rotator cuff. Now, they are usually deep muscles, not really superficial. Superficial meaning it can be seen from the outside. Deep, deep muscle as in it's deep inside the body, you can't really see it from the outside. So there are 4 rotator cuff muscles, and you can see for yourself here. It's infraspinatus, I'm not did that, subscapularis, supraspinatus, teres minor, and they are usually approximately 60% slow twitch and 40% fast twitch muscle fibers. Next, we have the chest, pectoralis, and the serratus anterior. So the chest muscle can be split into 2 compartments: pectoralis major and pectoralis minor. So here I have pectoralis minor. It's a deep muscle, you can't really see it. And the pectoralis major can be split into 3 heads. You've got the clavicular head, which is the upper chest, and sternal head, which is the middle chest here, and you got the costal head, which is the lower chest here. And the serratus anterior is this muscle here. It can be seen. It's usually located just under the chest right here. And these muscles, they tend to be approximately 70% fast twitch and 30% slow twitch muscle fibers. Next, we have triceps brachii, meaning heads. So the triceps muscles can be split into 3 heads. You've got the lateral head right here, you've got the long head here, and you've got the medial head here. It can't really be seen as much as the other 2 heads, but a tiny bit here just around your elbow side. And they are approximately 70% fast twitch and 30% slow twitch, just like the chest. Hence why they go together when you do push day. Next, we have the biceps and the brachialis. So the biceps muscles can be split into 2 heads: long head and short head. Long head is the one right here. It's more about the peak of the muscles. And the short head is right here. And it's about giving you the wider look of the biceps, the inner head. So it just makes your bicep look wider in a sense. And we also have the brachialis anticus, or usually known as brachialis. And it's really hard to see. It's the muscle just right here between the brachioradialis and the long head of the biceps. And that muscle is quite hard to get or to show. And usually these muscle fibers are 60% fast twitch and 40% slow twitch muscle fibers. Next we have forearms. Now the forearm muscles is quite complex as well, just like the neck. So I'm going to split it into 7 compartments to make it easier to understand. So first we have a brachioradialis, then we have the extensors muscles, just calling it extensors. We have flexors muscles, calling it flexors. We've got the abductor pollicis longus. I butchered that. We've got the palmaris longus. You've got pronators, and you've got supinatus muscles. So your brachioradialis is right here. So if you lay your hand out, palm up, and you can see your brachioradialis and your flexors. Now, once you put your palm down, you can see your extensors now. We also have pronators and supinators, and that's more about rotating your hand. So if you have your hand or your arm laid out and you rotate your arm right and left, these are your pronators and supinators working. And you also got your palmaris longus and abductor pollicis longus. They are approximately 60% slow twitch and 40% fast twitch. Next we have the abdomen, abs and obliques. So the abs muscle can be split into 2 compartments, the rectus abdominis and transverse abdominis. As you can see by the picture, the transverse abdominis is more deep, so you can't really see it, but the rectus abdominis is very superficial. And your obliques, you've got external obliques and you've got internal obliques. And the external obliques are the ones that are superficial, so the ones that can be seen. They tend to be 60% slow twitch and 40% fast twitch. Next we have upper back. Now I split it into upper back and lower back to make it easier to understand. So it can be split into 6 muscles: the trapezius traps, serratus posterior superior, rhomboids. You've got the rhomboid major and rhomboid minor. You've got the teres minor, teres major, and you've got the lats. You've got the thoracic, lumbar, and iliac. So the upper, middle, and lower lats. So you can see here, upper lat, mid lats, and lower lats. The serratus posterior superior is right here. It's a deep muscle. You can't really see it. It's just under the traps. Your traps are right here. This muscle here extends all the way down here. And your rhomboids are here as well. As you can see, teres minor is around just here, this small part. Teres major is right here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And they are usually 50% slow twitch and 40% fast twitch. Next we have the lower back. So it's not really just lower back, but it's the muscles that primarily connected at the lower back. And we can split it into 4 muscles. You've got the erector spinae, that is into 3 muscles here. You've got the transverso spinalis, you've got the quadratus lumborum, and the serratus posterior inferior. So this one here, and this one is the transverso spinalis, and the erector spinae is right here in this diagram, and the quadratus lumborum is right here. So really, truly, quadratus lumborum is really the lower back, as the erector spinae kind of extends all the way up there, and so does the transverso spinalis muscles, and they are usually 60% slow twitch and 40% fast twitch. Moving on to the lower body, here we have the hip flexors, and they can be split into 4 muscles: psoas, iliacus, rectus femoris, and sartorius. Butcher that again. But anyway, usually they are approximately 60% slow twitch and 40% fast twitch. Next we have the adductors, and they are the inner thigh muscles. They can be split into 5 muscles: adductor brevis, adductor longus, adductor magnus, gracilis, and pectineus. And they are approximately 60% slow twitch and 40% fast twitch muscle fibers. Next we have the glutes. And the glutes are split into three compartments. You have the glutes maximus, glutes medius, and glutes minimus. The minimus are deep muscles, and the medius and the maximus are superficial, so they can be seen from the outside. And they are approximately 50% slow twitch and 50% fast twitch. Next we have quadriceps, or the quads, and the quads muscles can be split into four muscles: rectus femoris, vastus intermedius, vastus lateralis, and vastus medialis, and they are approximately 50% slow twitch and 50% fast twitch. Next we have the hamstring. The hamstring muscles can be split into three muscles. You have the biceps femoris, semimembranosus, and semitendinosus. Again, I butchered them again. And approximately they are 70% fast twitch and 30% slow twitch. Next we have the tibialis. The tibialis muscles can be split into three muscles: extensor digitorum longus, extensor hallucis longus, and tibialis anterior. This is like the forearm of the leg, and they are approximately 60% fast twitch and 40% slow twitch. Next we have the triceps surae, God knows if I pronounced that right, aka calves. Now the calves muscles can be split into three muscles: the gastrocnemius, let's just call them gastros. So we got gastros, plantaris, and soleus. Now the gastros can be split into two heads. You got the lateral head, which is the outer head, and you got the medial head, which is the inner head. So if you look at this leg here, it's a right leg, and this is the lateral head, meaning the outer head, and this is the medial head, which is the inner head. And they are approximately 70% fast twitch and 30% slow twitch. Now you've got the plantaris and soleus, and you can see here the plantaris extends from nearly the knee joint, just above the knee joint, and all the way down here. And you've got the soleus, which is just under the gastros, and it's just right here. And they are approximately 70% slow twitch and 30% fast twitch. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope it was an informative, quick video about which muscles to train, or at least have some knowledge about what's going on in your body. So yeah, if you got any video suggestions, leave them below in the comments. Like this video, subscribe for more, and thank you.